I'm outside at the moment, just got a glimpse of it there, but I know I look a mess. I now have a shed, so let me just pause the camera and I'll show you. So here is the shed. It's got electricity, some plant pots. This is actually a workshop. I'll show you around this side. Load of rubbish there, load of scrap, some stickers on the windows. So on the door we have my pneumatic, dust roll fling and the backpack vac. And going in we have my George under there with some drawers and some tubes and the floor tool I use to clean the shed. Loads and loads and loads of hoses. Let's just come in and lock the door because it's cold. Here I have an oil filled radiator thing which I got given for the shed. Got some doormat thing. I was going to carpet it in here but I just can't be bothered. Here is the first set of shelves. I've got a Vax 2000 up the top there which I found being thrown out ages ago. Got a couple of old tatty Henry tubs for the cables, and then I recently finished repainting this. Come out alright, and that's for that. There we've got all my poles and stuff down there, a couple of nozzles, and there's a YDK motor I broke for this, which is a DC33 that I've got in for repair. Don't worry, I bought a new motor. Yeah, I broke it. And there's the rest of the DC33 in there. That's all been refurbished. We've got a Henry HVC. Now this is my old Henry HVC. Now it actually has Adam's top cover on there and some chrome casters. We've got just a scrappy as hell Henry, just 2002 or 3 lid. Got a WV 375 or a CVC 375 tub, and there we have a 110 volt transformer. Here is my proper scrappy NV250 which is awaiting something so I can nick the motor out of. Here is just another scrappy Henry I have. Just have it. That's meant to be going in exchange for something that's going. The motor's coming out of that, but God knows what happened to that. Here's 3 2006 and 1 2005 Henry. Actually no, was it? No, 2002 to 2005 ones and 1 2006 Henry. I bought in a job lot yesterday. And then I've got these two as well in a job lot, 50 quid for 5 machines, they all work as well. I've got my blue Premier Mini, which is going to Adam hopefully, in exchange for something. So that's there. I've got Hetty, which is my mum's old vacuum, the shed vac now. And then we've got my machines, and up there we've got loads of old scrappy pieces. We've got an NV250 top cover, NV200 top covers, and an old 80s tub. We've got a 95 Henry, my 95 Henry, I keep dropping the phone. We've got my 96 Basil, 90 NV200. Got a new top cover for that, but the name's a bit scabby for it. My 93 Henry HVC, which again the motor needs doing up on it. For some reason I always ruin like the 3F804 GN motors. 83 NV200, 79 NV250 and 84 NV250, which I use for a blower to clean motors out with. Here's I've got this, some trash lined pile of rubbish which I still need to strip the motor out of actually, but that's just sat there. Rubbish pile which has got loads of old bags and stuff in there, and then I've got these on here which I've got plugs, so I've got my collection of MKs in there, thermal cutouts, motor wires, terminal block things, UDS brush holders, air fresheners, screw bits, tape, and other little bits in there. Got a few on-off switches, a few new ones, and black one which got sent, loads of autosave switches, a few EDS brushes, set of George brushes, which I can't even remember where they came from. 3 F804 GN brushes, which is what they look like, HVC brushes. Tool clips, stress reliefs, cable entries, and that one should go in there actually. DAF brushes, these are for like that style of Henry motor. For those that needs new ones in there. Twin flow brushes, random brushes, a lot of YDK motor brushes in there actually. A few push buttons, all my fuses, some screws, random bits, which is just a load of rubbish, and a few bearings. That was meant to go in, this bearing was meant to go in that Henry, but my bearing pullers decided it wanted to kill itself, which is actually up here actually. I'll show you what happened to it. Yeah, so that's not very good. That was a waste of 11 quid. Here's the workbench. I made this myself. It is pretty solid actually. I've done all this myself. I'm not a chippy, more of an electrician, but you know, it is pretty solid. We've got my big industrial pneumatic under there, which the hose is too dark, but it goes up through the bench and comes out up here, and it is controlled by this switch. So when I want to use it, this just pulls out of there and it comes out up there. That's it. So all my spanners are in there. I've got a hammer, a radio, and soldering iron, and all that kind of stuff up there. Here's all my tools. Here. Now this is for something outside. So if we turn this on, we'll go outside, and if we look up, I've got LED strips under the front of the shed. So it looks really nice in at night time. I'll put a picture of it in. But yeah, here is the shed. I'm quite pleased. I paid for this all myself. Probably close to £1,000 worth of stuff in here. Well, even more than that. But the shed cost about 600 and something once it was put up. I've got all electricity in here. Run all this myself. All this electrics done myself. Surprisingly, it works. We done this ourselves, me and my dad, joint effort. And behind that, there's some insulation. So it doesn't keep me warm, but it's warmer than it would be if it was just the single slats. But that just mainly does the warming up in here. But yeah, there we go. There is the shed. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have, please like and subscribe, and of course, bye for now.